Hi Cancer, this is your December 9th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Cancer, this week, some of you guys are really reminiscing. You're in your feelings, as they say, thinking about a lot of things of the old and past. Be careful with that because your emotions may keep you stuck. A lot of little things may trigger you this week to put you in a place of fear and doubt. Although I do see that some of you have taken aim into doing something new, starting something new, that is going to be quite successful for you as long as you put in the work, okay, and you stay consistent and persistent. Something is definitely going to work out and work in your favor, but try to gain control over your emotions because some of that will keep you stuck and stagnant and slow your process down. Now, this week, you may find it to be a bit challenging. And excuse me, guys, I have a head cold, so my voice is not the same and I'm trying to keep the video short. But back to your reading, you may find that clarity and confidence this week may be a bit of a challenge. Don't let that stop you. Keep moving forward with the things that you already have in alignment to do. Some of you may be a little bit impatient, wanting to move or move on or move forward. You could be moving. I do see that moving. If you're physically moving now, this may be a bit of a process. You may be second guessing yourself whether or not the decision that you made, was it a good one? Should you be making any decisions right now, especially if you're not in the best place emotionally? There's some things that you there's some things that's coming out which may slow the process down. Okay, some news that's going to come out which may halt you from physically moving. It may have made some things a bit challenging or difficult about your move, but you're going to move on from the situation nevertheless. You may feel a bit stuck. I keep getting stuck and moving, or a process being slowed down amidst some new information coming out. Don't worry, because this would allow you to gain a different perspective on what your next steps should be, or if you're still sticking to that decision, how you need to approach it moving forward. So, and take this time of blockage or not being able to move as quickly as you would like, take that as an opportunity to prepare, because that's all it's doing. It's allowing you to prepare, because you wouldn't be able to really put the work in, or you're not really seeing things clearly. And there's all these little details that you really need to kind of see or know that's not available for you now. So it's kind of like you're being saved. It's like a blessing in disguise. And you are being blessed, particularly in the work and finance department. Some of you may feel, once again, you are the star of the show, Cancer. And I do feel like that's where you get a lot of your refuge and healing. You may feel like work and career finance, like you are a master at it. You're a master of your own domain. You know exactly where you're going and where you want to be when it comes to that. Now, that's for some of you. Others of you this may be the very thing that's confusing you. For the first part of you that has the career locked, it could be love. Now, for others of you, or family or children, that sort of thing, right? But for others of you, that is not necessarily work. If you put the time, attention, and effort, and consistently putting effort, you too will get to that place where you feel like you've mastered some area of your career, your finances. Money is the focus, very much so. Cancer men, love may be more of your topic, of discussion. You may have, you may have conquered your career, your finances, and now you're looking more into love. But Cancer women, I do feel like you're really focused on your finances. Again, being the breadwinner, maybe holding someone up, you and them. That makes them love you even more because you have brought something in their life that they didn't expect. So I do feel like someone feels very thankful to have you in their life. But some of you deep down inside, you are slipping into a little slight bit of depression. Be careful with that. Be careful because it will affect your finances and your money. It will kind of be a snowball effect. So try to be careful with that. Someone coming back, or something you having to address that is open-ended. You can get a letter in the mail, a phone call, email about having to address something. And it can even it can even cause for you to have to pay out something, like a late bill or something where you say, oh, I have to catch up with that. Let me go take care of that. Let me go run down there and pay this. So again, try to get your emotions in check, because some things may be falling by the wayside. The little details may be falling by the wayside because of your emotional state. And I do see, again, finances, career being a positive for you, and that looking up. Overall, I see that it is an opportunity for you to make right wrongs, kind of like Gemini's reading, where there's some things of the past, some things that you didn't take care of this week. You'll be focusing on that. But for some of you, it's more of out of an emergency or urgency, because now you're getting word like you have to kind of do it. Now, when it comes to finances, like I said, your finances look really good this week. Just you may feel overwhelmed at times. Your emotions may not be your best friend, especially leaning toward past situations or going back to fear-based places that may trigger you. Something may trigger you to make you doubt yourself. Confidence and clarity may be a bit of a challenge. A part of you wants to just escape and leave. Another part of you knows that that's not the answer. You need to kind of deal with the situation head on. And I do feel like some of you, toward the end of the week, going into next week, you will make best of the energy around you and start to make do with what you have, right? Make plans, make something out of nothing, and start making some plans about your future. Especially if you feel like things around you aren't working out the way you want it. Something about plans that you're making, it may not work. Again, like I said, keep it. Remember that anything delayed or blocked at this time is for your benefit. Okay, it's like a blessing in disguise. Now, when it comes to love matters, definitely thinking about the past, second chances, and some of you may be confused about a second chance. Some of you may have willed someone into your life. By force or by choice, like you willed someone into your life, and now this person is not sure if they're there for the right reasons, if this is what they want. It could be you or another person. Someone feels very stuck and trapped, excuse me, in a situation. And this is for some of you Cancers that are not intimate with your mate right now. And someone is calling the other person out on that, about not being intimate. So if there is a low energy toward physicality, someone's really in their head and in their emotions. They're not really sure about, if this is what they want, especially if they've been manipulated to be in a relationship. Now, this could be you, could be the other person. This is for someone out there. I'm seeing here. Others of you, you're off the market. You're off the market, officially off the market. You don't have to stress anymore. You don't have to worry. There has been a proposal. Move in with me. I'm coming to move in with you. Let's be together. Let's take this to the next level. So where there has been someone waiting in the balance for the situation to move forward, it looks like it will. It may not all happen in this week's time. Clearly, you may not completely get on the other side of this until Aquarius season, which is February, but could be late January, February time. But some of you definitely are off the market. Whatever you've been stressing about, fearing the worst, fear not, because things aren't working out. Now, if you have someone from your past coming back that has created a lot of fear, a lot of confusion, has put you in a place where you felt insecure, fearful, as if you didn't have a hold on things, this person may be blocked from you, and it is protection. Some of you Cancers are protected, so there may be several people who are trying to get back to you, and they're blocked. They're not able to do so, and that's for your protection. Some of you have a sacred connection with someone, and you're going to physically move, or you physically moved because you needed to be away from where you once lived and where you once was. It's just a lot of drama and a lot of tension. And it's like, even though you're moving, or you've moved, or you're planning to move, someone may be still trying to come back and create conflict. You do have someone that may be trying to create conflict. Like I said, I don't feel like it's going to work. Some of you may have already moved, but you're thinking about people in the past, loves that you've lost, that sort of thing. Some of you may be thinking now of the one that got away. It may have held something back from you for quite some time, like you didn't know that this person's status was ... So be careful, Pisces, Cancer. Be careful with sitting and thinking and ruminating about things from the past that are traumatizing, because that slows your energy down. And it will slow down things all around, all around your life. So be careful with that. You need to connect with your emotions, right? Be clear about where you are when it comes to people from your past, second chances, and that sort of thing. But you don't have to stay there. Don't sit there. Don't stay there. And I don't feel like you will. I feel like next week, the following week, you're going to get better. You're going to start to look ahead. You're going to not focus. Like some of you, this week, you may really be focusing, but you're going to come out of that place and you will, make a decision for yourself and move forward. Someone is making a decision to come back to you. They've been stalking you. They've been watching you. I feel like it's more than one person though. So one person may come back. The other person may just be watching you and thinking about you and that sort of thing, checking up on you. If you're single, that's what I'm seeing there. I see a lot of options, but not really sure. And you're comparing. Be careful, Cancer. Some of you guys are comparing people you're dealing with now with a past love that is unmatched. That love is unmatched because that love has a connection that goes all the way back to a time before you were hurt, before your life for you changed. So you're not going to find that love the same way because you're not the same person anymore. So redefine what love means for you in a healthy way possible, and then vet properly, right? I do see that you want real love. You want something that you can disconnect from the hurt and pain of the past. And some of you, quite frankly, feel like, it'd just be better to have another mate to share the expenses with, to build a life with that I don't have to do all on my own. It's hard out here being single and raising people, raising children. Some of you may have children. It's hard out here raising children and being all that you can be on your own, right? And so some of you may just be feeling just on a realistic, practical level that, it would be great to have someone to share life and life expenses with, right? But I see someone coming back. I also see someone coming into your life, Cancer. For those of you who are officially off the market, finally, you do still suffer from, like I said, some triggers, but you're going to get closer and closer into being more secure with who you have in your life and comfortable with this person that you have in your life and believing that this person is real that you have in your life. It's just going to take a little bit longer, but the person is there. And some of you are very comfortable with that. Others of you, for this person that's coming in, either wanting a second chance or wanting to be in your life, we're going to look deeper into that connection in the extended. For you single Cancers, we're also going to, we're going to look at the connection that you guys share here. So if you're interested in a extended to this love reading, click the link in the description box below. If you would like to set up something personally, click the link to my website and you can set something up on your own. If you'd like to share, leave it in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. Please excuse my voice. I don't typically sound this way, but subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Cancer.